The Spiderwick Chronicles video game is the official video game of the Paramount Pictures Nickelodeon Films movie, The Spiderwick Chronicles.
When you play the game, you take on the role of each of the Grace children, Jared, Simon, and Mallory, and we also allow you to play as Thimbletack.
What is that hideous thing?
His name is Thimbletack. He's a brownie, except when he's angry, then he becomes a boggart.
You little twerp!
Each of the kids has their own abilities and personality. So Jared's kind of like the brash twin who acts before he thinks.
Hunger. Wham, wham, you know? Things that you would normally be afraid of, I think Jared is more willing to jump in and explore.
Simon is sort of a little bit more thoughtful.
The concoction I made seems to work on them pretty well.
He goes and puts together a squirt gun that squirts tomato juice. He does this cool John Woo move where he jumps backwards and does this full 360-degree spray with his tomato gun.
Boom, and it dissolves everything in his pathway.
And Mallory's a little bit more mature. She's the older sister.
She's more athletic.
And she's also really good with a fencing sword.
I mean, she's the coolest. She has the sword. I mean, you can't beat the sword, really. No baseball bat defeats a sword. Come on.
Once she starts to unleash her special attacks, watch out.
Thimbletack was probably one of the most fun fairy creatures to bring to life.
You're shrunk down, so everything is giant in scale.
It's kind of funny because looking at the Spiderwick mansion from his level, it looks like the place should be condemned. There's water dripping everywhere and electrical sparks happening that he has to avoid, and also cockroaches, which are his main enemy.
My favorite characters were probably the sprites.
As you capture each sprite, they give you a unique power.
You actually get an opportunity to record them in your own version of the field guide.
There's pleasant creatures in the game, and there are evil creatures in the game. There are lots of goblins in the game.
There's so many of them, and they come from everywhere.
And the goblins are definitely a creature you want to avoid.
Then there's Mulgarath. White and intimidating fellow, huge and ugly. Other times, Mulgarath will actually become a spy and turn into a crow.
The river troll, he's really fun and scary.
I won't desert you.
The land troll.
Chasing you, spitting up all kinds of dirt and stuff, and slobber.
Hogsqueal's my favorite.
What do you say we help each other out?
There is this world that we don't even realize exists, and you just have to look close enough to see it.
Not only do you get to play what you see in the movie, but you get to go beyond what you see on the screen and explore the universe.
Once you see the film, this is going to be the experience that you're going to want to have if you want to continue the adventure and all the wonder of the film.